Yo, Pablo the Peace Guy checking in, bringing y'all episode 4 of SunDAZE School, live from a private place. Let y'all enjoy this beautiful scenery. Got about another few more minutes before I actually get started, doing a little bit more research, because today I'm going to step on some fucking toes, but, you know, it ain't me, in all honesty. Like, I sat down with some friends last night, with some brothers and sisters, rather. I said, hey, y'all, what should I talk about for SunDAZE School? Nobody had a topic. I woke up, I was like, fuck, today's Sunday. I got to get ready for SunDAZE School. Still didn't have a topic. About 2 hours ago, I came down to my spot. All right, started my meditation, turned on my affirmations. Boom, it hit me. I said, babe, what should I do? Should I go ahead and talk about this? She gave me a little eyes. Said, yeah, you about to step on some toes. But I'm going to let y'all know, like, this word don't come from me. Everything I give y'all is coming from a higher power. So if I offend you, I don't really apologize. Like, that's not my purpose. So if you take it personally, maybe you should reach out so we can further talk about this. But today I'm definitely going to step on some toes, because a lot of this stuff that we become accustomed to about church and Sunday and all this is bullshit. It ain't no other way to put it. And if y'all don't wake the fuck up, y'all gonna be in hell. And it ain't gonna be my fault. So give me a few more minutes here. Let me get a little more notes. I see I had some people check in and check out. That's appreciated. This message ain't for everybody. This message ain't for everybody. None of my Sunday school messages is for everybody. Just because everybody don't want to wake the fuck up. It's a lot easier and a lot more comfortable to keep thinking you know everything, and keep thinking that what you've been doing for all these years makes sense. We've been living a fucking lie our whole lives. And now, because people are starting to expose the truth, you know, some want to hear it, even though you're scared. You're like, oh, Pablo said some shit that makes sense, but I can't rock with that nigga. He might be the devil. Nah, not at all. Not at all. I was rocking with the devil. I ain't gonna lie to you. Me and him was real close. Real close. But you know what happened? I started losing everything I fucking had. Nothing was prospering. Nothing. Relationships, family, none of that prospering. Everything was going down. Like I told y'all before, Grandma passed this summer. I realized the only thing Grandma ever asked me to do was stay close to God. She didn't ask me necessarily to go to church. She didn't necessarily ask me to read my Bible. She didn't necessarily ask me to be the holiest man ever. She just told me to stay close to God. So when I laid down and talked to her after she passed, it was time. And so now, as much as I don't like getting on camera, and as much as I worry about what people got to say or think, I really don't give a fuck when it comes to SunDAZE School, because now I'm here to give y'all the message. I'm giving y'all what's given to me, so that the enlightenment I'm sharing hopefully shine some light, shake y'all up a little bit. Let me check on one more thing real quick, and I dive right in. If you tuning in already, go ahead and shoot me a peace sign. Let me know who you is, who out there watching. All right, share this with your people, because shit about to get real. Aha! What's up, God? I appreciate you checking in, bro. Hey, we need a link too, bro. I be seeing that shit you be whipping up. I need that. I need some of that good food in my life, bro. For real. For real. I don't think we done linked since high school. Art class, if I'm not mistaken. It's time to catch up, bro. What's up, Lydia? Alright, I'm almost done here, y'all. I want to make sure I get some good old facts with you. Say less, bro. Say less. After I hop off here, I shoot you a DM, bro. We'll make it happen. Alright, I'm almost ready. I got some shit for you today. Alright, welcome to SunDAZE School, episode number 4. Just to let y'all know, up front, I do believe in the Most High. I do call him God. It may not be the same God that everybody refers to, reaches out to, prays to, meditates to. However, that's completely fine. I'm not religious at all. I will reference the Bible. I will reference other religions. I am a spiritual person, all right? We all have a God inside of us. I'm here to wake you up out of the daze, help you realize that through religion and through all these other things, we have been blinded, and it's time to wake up. If we really want the gift of eternal life, if we really want the grace that God has for us. So first and foremost, Lydia, I reached out to all my followers, tagged a few of y'all that watch me a lot, and one of the topics that came up was believing versus supporting, and it was centered around family. I'm not going to dive too deep into that. I will dive into that in the episode of Family Fridays. However, I will start off by saying if you believe in anything, is a lie. Just spell the word yourself. Lie is dead in the middle of it. I give you a quick exercise to help me understand it. All right? If you're watching this right now, do you believe you're watching it, or are you actually watching it? When you got up this morning, did you believe you were awake, or were you actually awake? To believe something is to not know whether it's true or false, not know whether it's actually there or not. So when you're dreaming, you can believe that because most of us can't recollect down to the T what our dreams are. But if you walking through life believing shit, you lying to yourself. I tell people all the time, I don't believe in a motherfucking thing, not even myself. And people look at me like I'm crazy. And then I hit them with this. I have faith. I know that I can do anything. And if I can't do it, I can get help, whether it's from a brother or sister or whether it's from the Most High. So I don't believe in shit. I don't believe in a God. I don't believe in having good days. I don't believe you should pray. I don't believe you should meditate. I don't believe you should believe in yourself. Period. You should have faith. Faith, you should know. It should be unwavering. You should know without a shadow of a fucking doubt. All right? Hobbs, you didn't miss nothing, bro. We're talking about the downfall of the church. And right now we're talking about the difference in believing in faith. So if you believe in anything, it's a lie. It's right there in the middle of the word. They gave it to us, put it in plain sight. But if you have faith and you truly know, that's when stuff starts to happen. That's when God works in your life. That's when the things that you speak, if you don't believe in a God, you believe in meditation and manifestation, that's when the things you speak and you meditate about come into existence. Is when you know that it's going to happen. You believe it's going to happen, that's why you're sitting here on your ass not getting what you want. I'm just being honest. All the believers don't know the real gifts that God has for us. When something good happens, we say, oh, this is a miracle. Oh, this was by circumstance. Oh, look how lucky I am. You are throwing dirt on your name and God's name. Ain't no fucking such thing as luck. Ain't no such thing as coincidence. Everything that happens in our lives, in this universe, happens for a reason. And you have to know, without a shadow of a doubt, what you're here to do, what you're going to do moving forward, and who is going to give you that power. That's why I said up front, I'm not religious. If you a devil worshiper, cool. I don't have no smoke with you. We ain't got no beef, no none of that. Just know I hear you out, but what you believe and what you practice and preach, I may not resonate with. I may not be able to get down with it, but I'm not going to tell you wrong because your high is a different high from mine, but you still know that there's a high, and that's step number 1. So for all my religious people, again, this is not to be disrespectful to y'all. This is not to, to make y'all feel any type of way, but I'm not apologizing. If you think your religion is better than anybody else, you not no real child of God, whichever God you serve. Because in the Bible and all those other holy books, it tells you should love your enemies more than yourself. You should love your enemies more than your brothers and sisters. So therefore, if the Christians are warring with the Muslims, it sounds like we should be loving the Muslims instead of trying to blow them up and kill them. I was an army man, so trust me, I get it. I was trained to go overseas and kill people. I get it. All right? But as we grow, as we elevate, we learn that everything we've been trained to do, taught to do, all that other shit ain't always right. All right? If my life is if my life is in harm, I was trained to kill you regardless of who you are. I wasn't just trained to kill people overseas. I wasn't just trained to go to war with people who don't like America. If you got a problem with me, I was trained to kill your ass. That's why I don't fight. That's why I don't get mad. Out of hand-to-hand combat, that's a second resort. That's what I got to do, and I got to infiltrate some shit to not let them know I'm coming. People say, we need to put the guns down. We need to do it. Nah. I'll tell you right now, you got a problem with me and my family, I'll kill your ass. You are an enemy of me. But I'm not going to take it to that level until I'm pushed to that level. Before then, I'm going to sit down and pray with you. I'm going to pray for you. Because you might not want to sit down and pray for me. I'm going to ask my God to keep blessing you. Give that person more than I got. Give them the success or whatever the fuck they're trying to take from me. Give it to them and multiply that shit. I don't got nothing. I'm just a man on this simple earth. That's it. My power lies within inside me. So you can knock this body off. You can take all my belongings from me. It ain't going to hurt me a bit. Because all my power is within. All right? So that's the first two off the rip. No believing, it's all about faith. No religion, it's all about spirituality. All right? Now, the title of this episode was The Downfall of the Church. And like I said, this is where I start stepping on the toes. So if you go to church, I'm not saying your church is going to crumble tomorrow. I'm not wishing no bad on none of the people that go to your church. I'm not telling you that it's wrong. All right? I'm giving you what God has given me, and I'm going to give you some facts to go along with it. You digest it how you want, and then you move forward in what best fits you. You keep going to church, it's no problem. Come on, let's talk about what you learned today. Let me see how it's really manifesting with you. Let me see if you're taking God's word and putting it to use. Because if you just going to church and sitting there and playing in your ass the whole time, you ain't doing the right thing anyway. And with that, I'm going to start off with this. If you going to church on Sunday, you already fucking up. I said it, period, point blank. The Sabbath day is Saturday. There are 7 days in a week. All right? Day 1 is when God got started, and that's Sunday. So Sunday, 1, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Fuck myself up. Saturday is the 7th day. All right? So, if you sit here and you take Sunday and say, that Sunday is the holy day. Sunday is the day that we're supposed to rest. Sunday is the day that we lay around and do nothing. You're wrong, because Sunday was the day God was up making sure that we had somewhere to come sit down and eat and talk and have somewhere to live on. So if you think Sunday is the holy day, you're already wrong. But I'm going to clear it up for you, because I'm going to tell you what happened. So I did my research, because I knew somebody was going to say he full of shit. So Saturday is the Sabbath, not Sunday. And to be more specific, the Sabbath day is from sundown Friday until sundown Saturday. So it's not even Sunday when you wake up Saturday when you wake up until Sunday when you wake up. The Sabbath day is Friday night when the sun goes down until Saturday night when the sun goes down. Okay? Hobbs, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. That's the Sabbath day. So Sunday is not the holy day. So if you're going to church every Sunday because it's the holy day, you're wrong. But it's not your fault, because in the year 321, this fella named Constantine, who was a Roman emperor, decided to change the Sabbath day from Saturday to Sunday. Now let me tell you an interesting fact about Constantine. Constantine was a pagan most of his life. He didn't believe in God. He wasn't a Christian, none of that. He didn't convert to Christianity until he was on his deathbed. Nothing wrong with it. I'm not knocking the man. Maybe that's when God gave him his revelation. Maybe that's when God gave him his insight. However, how does this man, just like me, just like y'all, or woman, you know, if I got any females watching, how did this body, this entity, not God, how did this being decide that his word was law over God's? How did he just come along and say, you know what, y'all? I want to keep killing people on Saturday, so we going to rest on Sunday. And we just going to shift everything. Even worse, the world has just rolled with it ever since. We've just rolled with it and thought it was cool. The week starts on Sunday, not Monday. The first day of the week is Sunday. The last day of the week is Saturday. So again, if you're going to church on Sunday because it's the holy day, you might want to go do some research and figure out, how did this become the holy day? And am I really giving God the glory when I'm supposed to? And truth be told, you're supposed to give it to him every day. But that's cool. All right. Number 2, we all go to church. Why? Why? Why do we go to church? It don't say nowhere in the Bible, nowhere in Holy Book that you got to go to church. Matter of fact, in Matthew 18:20 in the Bible, it says, where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am as well. So that means I got 4 of y'all on here. God's already with us. Does this look like a church to you? Y'all like my pulpit, my red chair, and my trees in the background? I don't see no steeple above me. I didn't make all y'all get out the bed and say, hey, y'all got to come on down to Pablo's church. Nah. I ask y'all to join me because where 2 or 3 gather in his name, there he is as well. Okay? Hobbs, you right. Sunday is the first day on most calendars. They show it to us. And we still want to relapse and go with what we're taught, not what we see, what we know. Cookie, I appreciate it. All right? But with 2 or 3 gathered in my name, there I am as well. So if you feel like you have to go to church, or you look down at other people who are going to church or aren't going to church, how are you right? Even worse, how do all these people go to church and worship God, but you down talk the other people that are in the church? How? If you're supposed to love these people who are coming to meet God with you, how are you sitting here talking bad about homosexuality? How are you mad at the people that went to the club last night? It don't matter what the fuck I did before I went to church. If I decided to go party last night, be grateful that I came to church so I can share this word. Be grateful I'm here that you can lead me to a better life. Don't tell me if I keep partying and going out every night I'm going to hell. The fuck? What sense does that make? How am I giving God's word if I'm telling you, hey man, you're going to hell? You're not living the way I live, you're going to hell. I go home, read my Bible every day as a pastor. I go home, take care of my kids every day as a pastor. If you're not doing that, you're going to hell. What? Brings me to my next point. A pastor leads services. That's his only fucking job, to lead a service. That means he can get up there and read any fucking thing he want to read. It don't got to be a book of God. It could be the agenda. The service is over with. He leads a service. However, a preacher is a shepherd. A preacher leads the congregation, which is the flock, to a higher. Okay? So if you're going to talk to your pastor, you talk to the wrong person, because he just leads the service. You need to go talk to a preacher, because the preacher going to lead you to God. Okay? Whew. We get too caught up in what we've seen. I expressed this in past videos of why I'm not religious anymore. I grew up in the church, so I'm not knocking nobody who does it. It took me 30 years to get to where I am today. They told me I was going to be a preacher at 10 years old. My church was asking me to do preaching as a youth. Do you want to give the word? You want to give a sermon? No. You know why? I want to go smoke this weed. I want to go drink. And when I get up here and give this word, you're not going to tell me I'm wrong because I smoke my weed and I drink. You're going to agree with me that the word I'm giving you is right, and that's what the fuck matters. You can't judge me for what I do outside the church. Now, if I'm bringing my weed to the church, I'm bringing my alcohol to the church, and I'm trying to get everybody else to partake, I'm trying to get everybody else out the mindset of God, then I'm wrong. It's the intention behind it. You sit down, you smoke a blunt, you read the Bible, there's nothing wrong with it. Especially if you clearing your mind so that you get a better understanding. Jesus drank wine, he just didn't drink to get drunk. Period. So we sit here and tell people, you're doing this, you're wrong, you're doing that, you're wrong. And I wasn't going to stand up in front of people and lead the people knowing that people was going to say he wrong. This what he do behind closed doors. I was always scared. I ain't scared no more. Say what the fuck you want to say. God got me. Period. God got me. It ain't none of y'all. It ain't nobody around me. Y'all can't control shit. I can't control shit. This is as much as I control. As far as my hand can reach. And I can barely control that most of the time. Because if God say your arm stop working, you'll do just like this. Fucking arm fall over. God say his head stop working, you be linked the fuck over. Period. Because the God inside us, the one that keep your brain going, the one that tell you to breathe, the one that tell you to blink, the one that keep you alive, that's the God. It's not just going to church on Sunday and listening to your pastor. It's not, it's like we said, it's not even Sunday, it's Saturday. And then the pastor's just the leader. Find you a preacher, somebody who's really going to give you and take you to the word of God, take you to a higher place. All this is temporary. One of the last ones I want to look at are how the church is going to downfall. And this is honestly my biggest one. And I got to put my notes down for this because this shit pissed me off. Let me straighten my camera up. This shit really pissed me off. All right. When we tithe or we give offerings, they say it's mandatory, right? But where do your tithes and offerings go? Because back in the day, when the tithes first started happening, you got to realize the money wasn't just floating around. Like, we didn't have the paper dollars and stuff. You had animals, you had livestock, you had harvest that you were reaping. And what you would do to give that back is you would sacrifice it. That's why you hear about people sacrificing lambs, sacrificing sheep. That's not devil worship. That's me giving a part of my flock that God has blessed me with back to God. If I take my corn, I chop my cornfields down and I burn 1/10 of it, that's because it's for God. I shouldn't sit here and say, damn, I need that corn. Damn, I shouldn't have killed that sheep. I'm giving the 10% back. But what's happening now? When you give that 10%, where does it go? It goes in an offering plate. After it goes in an offering plate, where does it go? Somebody goes counts the money. What do they do after they count that money? Preacher get paid, or pastor get paid. Anybody else who on church payroll gets paid. The church bills get paid. And then the other money just sit around and they do whatever with it. How is that going back to God? Number one, as a preacher or a pastor, why am I worried about a paycheck? I'm a man of God. I don't need for shit. I'm in touch with the Most High. He talks to me daily. He gives me a word to give to other people. Why do I need his people's money for myself? All these mega churches. Y'all say, oh, you can't talk about the mega church. I say what the fuck I want to say. All right, these mega churches, how the fuck? How the fuck? How do we have homelessness in America? And we got churches that sit millions. How the fuck does that make sense? Millions. If my church has 1 million people in it, and they all gave me $1, you do the math. I made $1 million that Sunday. The rent on the church ain't $1 million fucking dollars. Not if it's 4 Sundays in a month. Why is there homelessness in the church? Why are the people of the church hungry? Why do we only do care offerings when somebody gets sick? Or somebody has to come say, oh yeah, Brother Pablo lost his job this week. He can't provide for his kids for Christmas. So we need to help him out. Why the fuck is that anybody's business? Why did it even have to get that bad? Why are we only giving to help those in the church when everybody brings it up? Let me get a church. No homelessness. Everybody got a job. Why? Because as a preacher, as the leader of my flock, I'm supposed to take you to a higher place. How the fuck can I drive my car every day and be cool with it and know half my congregation can't get around? How can I take a paycheck home knowing the old lady in the back of the church just gave me her last dollar because she's been taught her whole life that she has to tithe before she do anything else? I'll rob my people blind before I even take care of them. How does that make sense? Yet and still we keep running back to these churches. Another one threw me off. Why the fuck are we tithing, especially now with COVID going on, if you can't even go to church? What the fuck are you paying for? The church Zoom account? I drive up and down the roads. It's people at church all day. Sunday, the parking lot empty. How can people come work in the church and get paid, but I can't even come to this place to worship? But if I give you my offering, then people will keep coming Monday through Sunday so they can get paid. Period. Not only that, how many churches have y'all seen that are being remodeled, rebuilt, new churches popping up? How? I thought we were on COVID. We facing more lockdowns, all this other shit. But y'all want to build a bigger church that still has nobody sitting in it? What is that doing? What purpose is that serving? All right. So, quick recap. All right, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure to share this. Hit that like button. The downfall of the church starts from the very beginning. If we believe in, we wrong. If you believe in God, you're wrong. Go ask your grandma, does she believe in God? She gonna tell you, oh, I know God's real, baby. I have an unwavering faith. God has taken care of me my whole life. Go talk to somebody my age. By the way, I'm 30. What are we gonna say? Oh yeah, I believe in God. Boy, kill yourself. That's what the fuck you might as well do. You don't believe in shit. It's in the middle of the fucking word. Lie. Lie. How do you believe a lie? You sound stupid. Again, no disrespect. I told you I don't believe in shit, not even myself. I got faith. All right? So if you believe over faith, you're wrong. Number two, if you're religious, you're wrong. Because you're supposed to be doing good to the entire world, whether they are the followers of your God or not. We're supposed to bring those non-followers back to our God. Not kill them, not curse them, not talk bad about them. Bring them back to God. All right? So believing and religion, you're already gone wrong. And that's what all Sunday is about. And guess what? That's strike number 3. Because the Sabbath day ain't Sunday. It's Saturday. So we already 3 strikes in. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. You might know where that came from. But, Mike, what's up, bro? But, if you believe in, you're wrong. You're religious, you're wrong. You should have faith and you should be spiritual. If you're going and thinking that Sunday is the holy day, you're wrong. Constantine can't change God's word. Saturday is the holy day. Saturday is the Sabbath, not Sunday. I appreciate you, Constantine, for what you try to do, but it ain't gonna work over here, partner. Saturday is a Sabbath day. Then, we talk about our tithes. Why are we giving the money to the church? The money is for God. We didn't tithe to keep the church going. We tithe to show God that we had faith in him. You want to start tithing? Take 10% of your check and throw it in the trash. Take 10% of your check and burn it. Take 10% of your check and give it to a complete stranger. That's tithing. Taking 10% of your money and putting it in the church so the church can keep being built, that's fucking stupid. To pay another motherfucker that's not taking you to the Most High, that's stupid. What sense does that make? Why am I paying somebody to lead me astray? What sense does that make? If I'm paying into the church, I want to make sure I'm seeing God every time I go to that church. I want to make sure I'm feeling God every time I go to that church. Because my money is for God, and it's for God to show me that even though I give him this, whether I got it or not, he's going to keep blessing me. It's not to get to the church so they can build a new church. It's not to get to the church to power these Zoom calls. It's not to get to the church so that the pastor and the deacons and the church bus driver and everybody else can get paid. Which brings me to the next point. Why do we have to pay these people? I'm not asking for no money from nobody. I'm just here to share the word. What's wrong with that? How hard is that? If I genuinely got Mike's best interest in mind, Cookie's best interest in mind, Matt's best interest in mind, Lydia's best interest in mind, Tweezy's best interest in mind, why the fuck am I charging y'all to give you the word? Why? If God gives me the word, I'm supposed to give you the word as the leader of my people, as the leader of the flock. I give you the word to lead you to a better place. I don't give you the word so you can pay me for it. That's the root of all evil. The root of all evil right there. But y'all don't hear me. Because if y'all don't get past that 10%, y'all going to hell. You tripping. You tripping. So, I love you all. I will see you all next Sundays. I believe I'm going to drop a couple more episodes this week. I might do a Money Mondays. Even though it is the root of all evil, I'm going to help you find financial freedom. So I'll be doing the Money Mondays. I'll also be doing the Family Fridays this week. My daughter's got something they want to get on the camera and teach y'all about. And I'll most likely also do a Wellness Wednesdays this week. If for any reason you missed any of this message, I will post this video to my YouTube, International Pablo. Go follow that. I will also be converting this into an audio file and putting on my podcast, which is available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and like 3 other ones. But I'm not charging you for it. Because I'm leading the people. I'm taking God's word and giving it back. I'm guiding the people to a higher. I'm not asking for donations. I'm not asking for anything monetary. All I'm asking you to do is get your spirit right with your Most High. Because again, I'm not here to tell you what you believe is wrong. I'm here to tell you you need to shake that belief and get some faith. I'm not here to tell you that you have to follow a certain religion. I'm here to tell you should be spiritual. So I'm here to bring that light out, shake you up a little bit, get you out the daze. This is why I don't mind saying this crazy stuff. This is why I don't mind swearing. This is why I don't mind telling you, if you think these certain ways, you either going to hell or you stupid. It's not to insult you. It's to wake your ass up. Period. As Hobbes mentioned, the calendar shows that Sunday is the first day of the week. The calendar shows that everybody uses the fucking calendar. If you watching this right now and you don't use the calendar, tell me how you doing it. Everybody uses the calendar. So the first day of the week is Sunday. The last day of the week is Saturday, day 7. Come on, folks, get out the days. Get out of the days. Where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am there. Why are we rushing to church? Why are we making a big deal of not making it? Why is Pastor giving me all this pressure that I gotta log onto the Zoom call? Why can't I just go grab my kids, grab my Bible or my other book of spirituality and sit down and build? That's what we supposed to do. And I'm going to leave y'all with this, just so y'all know I ain't tripping. I can't tell you exactly where it's at, but Google it. Jesus himself went into the temples and tore shit up. Tore shit up. Flipping tables. Kicked the people out the temple. Come on now. The peaceful, perfect man went into a temple and raised hell? Let that sink in. If they're not doing it for the right reasons, you following the devil. If they're not leading you to God and got your best interests in mind, as long as all your other brothers and sisters in whatever religion you in or whatever spiritual realm you in, if they ain't got everybody's best interests in mind, you following the devil. I love every last one of y'all. That's why I get on here every Sunday faithfully and tell y'all what God gave me to tell you. It's not to scare nobody. It's not to disrespect nobody. It's so you all wake up. Get out of the daze. Get in touch with that God inside of you and become the best version of you that you can be. Shine your light. Be the change you want to be in the world. Until next SunDAZE, peace, love, and light. Hobbs, I appreciate you checking in. Big Mike, I appreciate you checking in. Cookie, I think this is your second week tuning in. I need to make sure I'm following you. I appreciate you checking in. Tweezy, I appreciate you checking in. Lydia, I appreciate you checking in. As always, be the change you want to see in the world. Shine your light. Peace, love, and light till next time. Hey, Cookie, I got you. I got you. I promise you. That's all I'm here to do. That's why it's called SunDAZE. I got to get us up out this daze. Like I said, it took me 30 years and a lot of hardship and heartbreak to realize God just wanted me to talk. God just wanted me to tell my story so that other people who were thinking the same way I was didn't feel like they were crazy. That's it. That's it. It's a lot of people around me who may think or have some of these same similar feelings and they're scared to speak on it. Stop being scared. Know that God got you. Period. I don't fear death. I don't fear man. I don't fear none of this shit because God got me. All right? I love y'all.